Hello, my bumped, bruised, and blessed family. My name is Michelle. I founded this awesome community of victims of narcissistic abuse because no one understands like we do. We validate and support one another. So I was raised in a unhealthy home with a narcissistic mother, an enabling father, a golden boy older brother, and I later was in a relationship entanglement with a narcissistic loser that discarded me, thankfully, and now I'm living my best life, married to my amazing husband. We have beautiful children, and I'm so grateful, and that's why I'm here helping fellow victims because, as I said, there's nothing like validation and support from each other to help us along our way to live our best lives. I do have my master's in my master's and my bachelor's in psychology. So I've always had an attraction to understanding human behavior because I grew up in such dysfunction and there's just no understanding these people. Excuse me. We can see these people for exactly what they are. There's no rehabilitating them at the end of the day. That's like one of my biggest takeaways. That's like been my most healing realization that has helped me along this journey. So my video today is going to be about not taking it personally. So I am 3 years into my journey of, navigating narcissistic abuse, realizing what it really was. As I said, I do have my master's and I went to college for psychology. Ironically, it wasn't until I was 38 years old, stumbled on a YouTube video, and it just put all the pieces into place. Everything made sense. And that was when I was able to fit everything into order and understand what I had been experiencing all these awful years with these miserable people. So I began in August, I began earlier than August, and I'm actually thrilled to report, if you go back to my beginning videos, that's when I started to understand what was going on, and legitimately, I didn't know where I was going to go initially. And then it was August of 2019 that I finally said enough is enough, and I realized that, I realized that there is no getting anywhere with these people. There's nothing you can do. So I realized I had to extricate myself from the dysfunction, and I initiated no contact. Best decision I've ever made for myself and my beautiful family. We've never been happier. It's not easy, as we all know, but these people leave us no choice. So it was beginning of the year of 2019 that I learned that my mother is a narcissist, and I've been subsequently figuring out the roles of everyone in this disordered unit all the while. I am the black sheep. Clearly, I've been the black sheep from the day I was born. So, look, we're going to go through a roller coaster of emotions. You're going to be sad, you're going to be mad, you're going to be sad, you're going to be mad, you're going to be confused, you're going to be hopeful, but grieving is part of this process. It's a very important part of the process, so don't deny yourself that. If you guys have ever heard the phrase that anger is the bodyguard for sadness, that's 1,000% true, right? But anger is also an important emotion to let yourself process. And rightfully so, these people, the people in this world that are supposed to inherently love us unconditionally, nurture and support us, failed us profoundly. And that's putting it mildly, right? Like, our own flipping moms and dads don't love us. Like, they think they love us, but like, it couldn't be farther from the sad reality that we have lived. So I started out with a ton of anger, hostility, and resentment. Don't get me wrong, it is not gone. But I'll tell you, as I'm thrilled to report, as I've been separated from these monsters, and you're not constantly dodging bullets and like defending yourself and, you know, trying to make sense of their absolute, you know, just preposterous actions and absurdity. As you are, you know, like away from it, you finally get a chance to get your bearings and to be like, gosh, and you see them for who they are, for what they are. It's very illuminating. They are utterly miserable. And if you've never heard the other phrase, it's like, hurt people, misery loves company, all of those things. But it's 1,000% true. And when someone is treating you badly, it has nothing to do with you personally. And it's my biggest takeaway. And it's really hard to reconcile, to come to terms with this, because these people are our parents, right? It's like, it doesn't get more personal than that, like a type of connection to someone else. But at the end of the day, it's nothing personal. These people are so fixated and consumed by their own issues that they refuse to deal with, that they take it out on everyone around them, but including their own children. Like, how sad is that? How utterly, like, incomprehensible is that? It's absurd. I struggle to find another way to describe it. It's just absolutely outlandish. So I'm coming to terms with that. You know, the more these people also try to hoover, like, I don't like that word, but the more they try to beat you back into compliance, like black sheep bashing, I call it, you know, by their silly messages and emails, and like, they're just, every time these people try to, you know, beat me back into compliance, they're always attacking me. Always attacking me. Even 3 years in, like, you think they would switch up their tactic, like maybe they would try being nice for once. They can't do it. They can't, you know, they vilify us to justify their mistreatment and disrespect of us. They have to, you know, make you into a bad person in order to elevate themselves. There's that quote from Paramahansa Yogananda that I love: small people cut off the heads of others to make themselves taller. Yes, this is the narcissistic mantra. So, what I'm saying is that you cannot take it personally. I know it is such a wild, like, assertion, but it's 1,000% like necessary for us to come to terms with this. It's not personal. It's not us. You know, they did everything they could to make us believe that it's us. You know, you're a bad person, like, you, it's, you know, they're constantly projecting their own insecurities and shortcomings onto us, but it's not us. It's just not us. It's them 1,000,000 times over. So my happy realization that I've recently come to terms with is that, you know, all these years I tried to help these people, I tried to better our relationship, yada yada. Like, I know you guys have all gone through that as well. It was fruitless efforts because there is no rehabilitating these people. They are so committed to their false persona. They're so committed to this fake world that they've constructed where they're number one, that it's impenetrable. There's no getting through to them. That's what they have decided to do with failing to address their own trauma, their own issues. So, yeah, it's a generational cycle. Like, they undoubtedly were brought up, raised in a dysfunctional, disordered, unhealthy environment, but they chose to not do something about it. They chose to take it out on us, their own flipping children. I am a mother, and I love and treasure and cherish our beautiful children. I will do anything for them, anytime, any day, and it's not easy to break this vicious cycle, but shoot, it is worth our every effort. Our beautiful families are worth our every effort. I treasure my husband and our legitimate relation, our legitimate love, because that's the other thing. Narcissists, as I was saying, they have no idea what genuine, authentic, true love is. Unconditionally loving someone. So, can't take it personally. We cannot take it personally. And I'm so thrilled that I have finally gotten to this place. Like, I'm sure I will vacillate between anger again, anger and sadness or whatever, but kind of indifferent right now. And I'm thrilled to report that. I'll tell you guys in the beginning, it's like kind of rocky. It's not easy, but I'm 3 years in and I'm thrilled. I'm totally thrilled. And if you saw on my Instagram, I just got like a birthday card from one of the flying monkeys yesterday. It said, by the way, I don't know if anyone told you, but your father has cancer. And then it says, like, have a great day or enjoy your day. I was like, this is absolutely preposterous. These people are so out of touch with reality. They see, like, they don't see how just off base it is. So whatever, man. Like, let them live in their false world. Like, I'm thrilled and grateful and blessed with my family. Love my life. We're living an unconventional fairy tale. But I'll tell you, don't take it personally. I can't say it enough. Don't take it personally. It is their dysfunction, and they try to impose it onto us. There's not enough misery in the world that they can inflict upon everyone else to make themselves happy. So, it's fantasy football draft day in my house. So, all the rage. Like, I'm really fighting to stay focused here. But I love you guys. Please like, subscribe if you have not done so yet. Share with anyone you think that this would benefit. I love you all. I love our amazing family. And I'll be back again with another video next Sunday. Hopefully, I try to put videos out every Sunday. So I love you all. I will be back.